Hello, Grand Rapids. Who is excited to welcome our next Vice President, Tim Walz? Who is proud of Kamala Harris and how she handled that man from Mar-a-Lago? The debate this week showed the American people that this is an election between two very different candidates. A tough, tested prosecutor. Okay, Big Gretch loves you, but Big Gretch is speaking. But this debate showed us how stark this choice is ahead of us. A tough, tested prosecutor versus an angry, convicted felon who lies about crowd size. A leader who wants to lift every person up versus a guy who loves punching down. A commander-in-chief versus a divider-in-chief. Both candidates shared very different visions for America. The question is, will we build an economy where every family has a fair shot at a bright future? Or will we leave the middle class behind? Will we deliver on affordable child care for growing families? Or will we tell new parents, good luck, you're on your own? Will we enact common sense gun violence protection laws and save lives? Or will we, in the words of Donald Trump, just get over it? So I got news for Donald Trump and J.D. Vance. We're not going back. That's right. Here in Michigan, we sent Donald Trump packing in 2020. Let's do it again. And while we're at it, let's make sure we reelect our Congresswoman Hillary Scholten. And let's promote Alyssa Slotkin to the U.S. Senate. And let's protect, my friends, our Democratic majority that we got for the first time in 40 years. Let's protect our House. We got to reelect Joey Andrews and Jim Hadsma. We got to reelect John Fitzgerald and Carol Glanville. And let's get Stephen Wooden to the State House. So every one of us needs to do our part, Michiganders, because when we do, we'll have leaders in the White House we can trust. We'll have leaders like my good friend Tim Walz. He is the... Yes, I love Tim Walz. He is one of my absolute favorite colleagues. He's the only governor I know who curses more than I do. But I think that's changed in the last couple of weeks. He's proven pragmatic leader who subscribes to our three-part strategy, GSD. Get shit done. All right. Tim's going to feel very comfortable here with us, I'm sure. So, in Minnesota, he delivered results again and again and again, from the biggest investment to fixing their damn roads, to free school meals for every public school student, protections for abortion rights, expansion of workers' rights, and so much more. Us Democrats in Michigan have done a lot of these same things, and it's made a huge difference in people's lives. As the leader of the Council on Governors, Tim is the head of our bipartisan group that is focused on defense. Tim led the way on supporting our National Guard members and their families. It is personal for him. He served in uniform for 24 years. Thank you, Tim. And as we've seen over the past few weeks, Tim is the real deal. Just like us Michiganders, he knows there's no such thing as bad weather, just bad gear, right? We're tough. He's passionate about important things like gutter maintenance and house maintenance, you know? He knows what he's talking about when he watches football because he's a damn good coach. And a little swagger, the Vikings could use a little coaching when they face our Detroit Lions, right? My daughters told me not long ago, they were teasing me, they said, you know, Mom, he's like a male version of you. But I think they like him better because they're sure he's not going to embarrass them. But most of all, Tim is a fundamentally good person. He shows up. He works hard. He can laugh at himself. He is just like us. Both he and Kamala Harris understand our lives because they've lived lives like ours. They grew up in the middle class and worked hourly jobs just like we did. They cared for sick family members just like we have. They're cat and dog lovers just like we are. They know what it's like to balance a household budget just like we do. And on the other hand, Donald Trump and J.D. Vance don't know us at all. You think Donald Trump has ever changed a flat tire? You think Donald Trump has ever shoveled a neighbor's driveway? You think J.D. Vance can ever open up his mouth without sticking his foot in it? Donald Trump has never served anyone or anything except himself. He will say whatever it takes to get himself elected, and then when he's there, he'll do absolutely nothing to help us get ahead. And J.D., boy, he's an interesting dude. He probably reads Project 2025 for his morning inspiration. My friends, we have an awesome responsibility in this election. In 2016, Donald Trump won this state by just less than 11,000 votes. He won by 10,704 votes. That's 2 votes per precinct. Just 2. We control the outcome of this election. The world is counting on us. Hillary Scholten and Alyssa Slotkin are counting on us. Our Democratic candidates for the Michigan House are counting on us. Tim Walz and Kamala Harris are counting on us. So, if you hear me and you're with me, I want you to say, hell yeah. Will you knock on doors and make phone calls? Will you talk to your family and your friends and your coworkers? Will you show up on Election Day? We can do this, Michigan. You can do this. Let's roll up our sleeves. Let's win this thing so we can wake up the day after this election and for the first time in American history say, Madam President.